Yo, every week I scour the interwebs to find juicy free games for you to enjoy, and this week is no exception. So I wanna jump right in because we have a few noteworthy freebies to enjoy. I wanna start with the first decent AAA freebie of the year. Starting March 14th, you can get your sticky hands on Deus Ex Mankind Divided, a stealth RPG drizzled with a sci-fi spice. You are now the experienced covert operative Adam Jensen, who's forced to operate in a world that has grown to despair his kind, just like my wife despairs me first thing in the morning. Anyway, you're armed with a new arsenal of state-of-the-art weapons and augmentations, and it's down to you to choose the right approach along with who to trust in order to unravel a vast worldwide conspiracy. Now, gameplay, story, and setting is a 10 out of 10 no question asked. But that said, I have to say something else. Why the hell does a single-player story-driven game have freaking microtransactions? I simply cannot wrap my head around it. Actually, I feel offended. It's like buying a cactus with your hard-earned money and then learning it's going to be your new sofa. Sit and enjoy the prickliness. Sorry, I didn't know what happened there or what it means, but what I'm trying to say is it's a good single-player game with microtransactions. Why you're asking? I don't know. Considering it's free, I suggest you park it in your digital library and take it for a spin at some point. But don't you dare do a single microtransaction or I'm showing up at your house. Deus Ex is sitting in with mostly positive reviews on Steam and with a big boy total of 28,000 reviews. And until the 14th of March you can still get Astro Duel 2, which is a sci-fi combat game combining top-down space dogfights with up-close platforming action, so what's there not to like? Whether you take it up as a versus or co-op battle, you have to battle through space and on foot at the same time. Here you can either strike within this fully destructible arena or just nuke them from orbit if you wanna stroke your god complex. The combination of spaceship war into melee brawler combat is a juicy mix, and even if it's not something you usually play, try taking it for a spin and get those fingers clicking like crazy. By the way, if you wanna stay up to date on free games and get it served to you in this quick and quirky setting, then do us both a favor and smash the subscribe button with your left butt cheek. Thank you. Oh, and links to all of the games mentioned in this video are in the description and they take you straight to the deal, so no googling required. Next up, we have a time-sensitive free-to-play for a limited time deal of Mortal Kombat 1. Which you probably haven't heard about, and that's why they're running a free weekend. But listen homie, this download size is 123 gigabytes of juicy data. To get to play only a snippet of the game, that despite being locked at 60 frames per second, still runs worse than my grandmother with a double hip replacement. What is this piece of shit? To be fair, and since I'm doing a free games this week video, we have to mention Mortal Kombat 1. But that doesn't mean that I have to recommend Mortal Kombat 1. It's currently sitting in with mostly positive reviews for some weird reason, but I think the fanboys are going crazy and trying to fool us. Next, I wanna bring in a quick mention of Anchor's Blockade Zone Prologue, which is a game that offers a unique combination of weapon modifications, map exploration, and deadly equipment all wrapped in this 2D pixelated shooter style of goodness. The game sets you in the shoes of an agent who finds himself trapped in a blockade zone, and you're tasked with investigating the strange occurrences that the area and off you go. It's a great combination of base building, crafting, survival, top-down shooter, and this 2D setting that I mentioned 32.36 seconds ago. So just keep in mind, it's only a quick taste for the full game, which should be coming out very soon. Next, Egg RTX. You get to experience one of the games of all times, never before, with the Egg RTX. It's a fully remastered for the next gen performance. Egg RTX includes ray tracing and advanced shadows, yet maintaining a minimalistic and clean Egg experience. Though, to be fair, there's not that much to do, so it's not the most exciting game, but the graphics are exceptional. As always, links in the description, and for every like this video gets, I will shove an egg up my. Next up, we have Bolt and Punch, which left me surprised because it's actually pretty decent. The game takes place in a factory which is filled with dangerous and corrupt robots. And the main character, Liv, she has to fight through the robot infestation to find her boss, demanding answers and a raise and more equal pay and all of that shit. Liv's fighting style is very reminiscent of Doomfist in Overwatch 2, and it leaves you with the same satisfaction when you land a punch. The only thing that I'm really missing is a difficulty slider of some sort, which would really improve the game for the better and allow you to tweak it to your preferences. Overall, Bolt and Push is pretty dang good, so thumbs up to the people who worked hard on this game, and please send more juiciness our way. Hey Upder, hey mate, do me a favor, can you add the clip here for the Discord plug? Just take it from one of the other videos. Nice! By the way, I didn't know if you knew this, but I have a Discord server up if you're in the mood to hang with, some fellow nerds. It's a bit of a weird space, but I guess that matches with my weird head. Anyway, I left a link in the description, don't feel obliged. If you want it, then I'll see you in there. If you want, you can enter Genopanic Prologue, the beginning of a dynamic story in a Metroidvania style experience. Here, you wield a plasma cutter and team up with your virtual dog Lake, outsmart the cunning cat girl AI Volga while you uncover the secrets of dark matter, delve into some type of DNA experiments in this cool galactic adventure. The game is designed to be completed in under an hour, and the prologue introduces you to the very beginning of the expansion story. Here you'll battle a formidable boss and get a glimpse of the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead in the full game. It's super fun and it's currently sitting in with positive reviews and worth taking for a spin if you wanna burn an hour, or two if you don't have very good hand to eye to finger coordination. I wanna give you a quick heads up for Mini Royale playtest. A funky battle royale in a super cool setting in some rich kid's bedroom. To be fair, it does a great job at serving you many of the "oh, that was pretty cool" kind of moments. Particularly the elevation difference on the map really add another level of "oh dang, I wasn't expecting that." And that spice is always nice. The gunplay can use a bit of smoothing out, so to say, and the overall game can also use a bit of polish here and there. But that said, this bad boy is in early access, pre-alpha, very early stages, can be fixed with a morning after pill type of thing. And considering that, it's actually off to a pretty decent start. I feel fairly confident that the developers over on Indigo Blue will sort out all of these things by the time the game is set to release. If I'm not mistaken, it's planned to come out sometime in Q2 in 2024. And until then, you can just take this playtest out for a spin and hone up your skills. And with the Mini Royale playtest out of the way, I think that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, why not? Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.